Austin's the best in the scene, I can learn the most from watching them, and it's easiest to learn when it's like they play this character, so I'll use this character and do what they do.
Yeah.
So boom, they grow as that character.
Speaking of people who are influential with their characters, Awestin is on the stream. He's inspired many people in this region to pick up Ness.
Ooh, and Gio playing his patented Game & Watch. I love this Game & Watch.
And I am excited to talk about this because now I know things about Game & Watch.
Yeah. I know that Gio played Game & Watch for quite a bit, and I've done some silly stuff to his Game & Watch, and he's done some silly stuff to me. But we're going straight in. It's going to be Game & Watch versus Ness. This actually could be kind of dangerous for Ness because there's multiple projectiles that he throws out that Game & Watch could bucket, which makes this a matchup that Game & Watch just any matchup where Game & Watch can bucket, he's automatically 10 times more terrifying.
Yeah, and the PK Thunder that Awestin loves to chase people around with in the air fills up 2 segments of the bucket.
Ooh. So not only are you providing him with a weapon to use against you, but you've also lost this amazing tool that you had to chase people down in the air, because that's how Awestin got a lot of damage. It's kind of difficult to get down when somebody's PK Thundering you, but if you have bucket, boom, I'm off scot-free.
Yeah. However, on the advantageous side for Awestin, the big problem that Gio's going to be facing is that he's going to be just hitting with a lot of his own hits.
Solid up air, catching that jump.
Yeah, catching that jump. And that's going to be the problem that Gio's going to have with this matchup, is that it's very hard to combo Ness, and Game & Watch is a very, very combo-based character. So I'm interested to see how he's going to get around that. I mean, he's been doing a lot of solid stuff in the neutral.
I can't agree with that. However, I think it's a little bit harder for Ness to get grabs in this matchup because you have such big disjointed hitboxes that you can throw out to defend yourself with, and it's a little bit harder to, willy-nilly throw out the PK Fire to get confirms into grabs because you don't want that to be bucketed either. That's also bucketable, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. One of the most notorious energy projectiles of the game.
Yeah, it's not that you can't use the move. You clearly can, and Austin's done it a couple of times. Wow.
So
Austin's head was bigger.
Austin challenging Gio's up smash with a falling up smash of his own, as I like to call it.
Because Ness won because he has 3 dimensions to use for his up air. Oh my
just
goodness.
With one.
Just the 1 dimension.
No, 2 dimensions.
Oh,
sorry.
So the 2 dimensions.
I'm not
Excuse
smart.
Me. I didn't think about it either. I agreed with you, and then I'm like, wait a minute.
It's not quite right. So that's going to be one problem for Gio. Oh, yeah, he wanted to bucket it, but he's way too far out for that. He might have a couple of problems getting back on ledge. Thankfully, Game & Watch does have a couple more options than other people do to get around that down smash.
Okay, so Gio's been in the lead for quite a while, and then Awestin adapted real quick to figure out. He just had to figure out, okay, how do I beat this character without throwing out as many PK Fires, without using my PK Thunder? And for a minute, he was like, what do I do? Those are some great tools that I love to use. And then after he lost the first stock, he was like, okay, I can turn this around. I got him with my up air. That's still a great move. I don't have to combo him as much. I can just send him out. Then he's having a bad time.
And then he was saying, okay, and now he's hitting me with all of the same move, so now I'm going to have to figure out how to get around that. And Austin's one of those players that can adapt very quickly no matter who you throw at him, especially because other people have a tough time adapting to Awestin. But
he flew straight into the air. Was that like an up air trade?
That was the up air hitting Awestin. Because that his double jump carries so often, or so far and so long.
All right.
Yeah, because his double jump carries so long, Game & Watch's up air has an effect of a much longer time than it does on most characters.
Oh my goodness, he's a madman.
It's actually very good because you can catch the Game & Watch trying to bucket, and then you say, okay, now I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to hit you with that PK Thunder too. That's
interesting. Because, yeah, bucket has a deceptive amount of lag if you don't bucket anything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has startup frames before it can bucket in, and yes, it does have quite a bit of ending lag.
Okay. Oh my goodness. So, man, Awestin has adapted pretty quickly to this matchup, and he's realized, all right, Game & Watch has a couple of tools, but he only has a couple of tools that he can use repeatedly. So if I get around those, I win the matchup. He's shielding his aerials, and that's it.
Yeah. I think Awestin, especially helped by playing a character like Ness, he hasn't had to face the challenges as much of the Game & Watch edge guard game, which is so terrifying. But again, the falling up smash.
I feel like Gio hasn't had that many opportunities to get Awestin off stage.
Yeah, and that's a big problem. Game & Watch.
Oh my God!
Wow, so light. So light.
Can I have some not like this in the chat? For that, please?
That was more like the Evo mind blown. I'm sorry. I don't know my Twitch emotes. Are you okay?
I'm a little bit shocked and appalled. I mean, I expect at least one.
How long have you been watching Awestin?
So I expect at least one PK Thunder 2 out of Awestin per day. I don't expect it to happen to Geo.
Well, I think he's playing Game & Watch. So
Yeah, no, well, Geo has a legitimate Game & Watch.
Oh, yes.
He actually has a legitimate, like, if I were to list off some characters that I believe were legitimate secondaries that he could pull off against actual players.
Luigi as well.
Luigi
Maybe.
and Game & Watch.
Ganondorf.
Two real characters that he's not messing around with.